future OT. So I did say that I was going to make a video for you guys on how to put in your application for grad school. So I'm going to give you guys like a little bit of tips here and there, and then like kind of go an overview of the application process. So when I applied for grad school, it was my last year of college. I believe it was. So my application started going in September, October. Some had rolling applications. So rolling applications is when you can send in applications during a time period from either September to December or even November the latest, and then they can get back to you. I don't think I received my responses from the schools that I applied to until end of February, March. And they also have, I forgot what it's called, but they also have a type of application process where you can apply within a selected period of time, but it's a shorter period of time, and those applications get sent out first. They're the ones that get an answer first from the school. So for me, I decided to go the route of not taking the GREs just because I felt as though that I'm not a strong test taker. I believe that I had a really good GPA, and for me, I personally don't like standardized tests, so I decided to go that route. And then I said to myself, if I didn't get into grad school my first year, then the following year I'll reapply and just apply to schools that, did do the GRE. So for me, I was blessed enough. I only applied to two schools. One other school, the school that I attended for undergrad, and then the school that I got, that I'm currently attending now, finishing up. So the application process was kind of like tedious. So I will show you what is called the OTCAS. It's the Central Application Service for Occupational Therapy Program. So most programs use this, and then the school that you apply to also have their separate applications. So the school that I attended for undergrad, so I applied on their website, and they had their application fee. I applied on there, but then I had to submit like all my transcripts, my transcripts of my grades. I had to put in my grades physically, and then I also had to get a transcript from the school to mail out to the different schools. So on the website, you can also put down the schools that you're applying to, and you would have to get your school to somehow send your transcripts to this website electronically. What else can I remember? So you need all your grades, all your information. You need when you're supposed to graduate. Also, you also have to check with the school to see, okay, sometimes they do have a select period. So say they want physics. Like for me, my degree, I graduated with a health science degree, and I didn't have to take physics, but the school wanted physics. So you have to see if the school allow you to take summer classes to fulfill that requirement, even though you may not have taken that class. So when I got accepted to the school, but I still need to take a physics class. So during the summer at a county college, I took the physics class, and then you send that to the school, and then they'll accept that as a credit. Otherwise, you could not complete the program. So also for the OTCAS, you do need a couple recommendations from your professors. So I would say, to be honest, you guys want to set a plan your junior year of college, which is also your third year of college, just because you'll have a plan, you'll have a feel of what professors you would want to contact to have them fill out your recommendation. So you do that, you get their recommendation, you'll send them a link sometimes, and they'll be able to forward it right to the website. You'll have to have your calculated GPA on the website. I know for most grad programs, they want a 3.2 or higher. Preferably, some programs are competitive. They want a 3.5 or higher. So that's really important. And then also, I did hear a tip that actually worked for me. If you apply for grad school that is not in your state, you have a bigger chance of getting accepted, because they feel as though it adds on to the diverse population. So I was from New Jersey and I applied to Massachusetts, and I honestly thought when I attended the program that there wouldn't be a lot of New Jersey people, but there actually was quite a few of us. So shout out to New Jersey. So yeah, like I said before, you may have a better chance of applying out of state than in state because a lot of in-state schools, they want a diverse population, so they'll take a chance on those that are from a farther distance. When you also apply for grad school, you want to, your pros and cons. Like for me, financial aid was a big stress problem that I felt like I had to figure out because when it comes to grad school, they do not give you all the financial aid you need. The school will give you a $20,000 loan, if anything, through your loans and stuff like that. But a lot of people didn't know. I did my own research because a lot of people I know didn't attend grad school and I couldn't figure out how I was going to afford it. So I did some information, and there is something called the Grad Plus loan. So if you do get accepted, I can do a separate video on the Grad Plus loan, but the Grad Plus loan is basically like another website that is specifically for people that are furthering their education. You apply for the loan, it runs your credit. If you don't have credit, it will run your parents' credit, but initially your parents will be in charge of basically paying that loan back. If you do not pay that loan back, it will affect them, the Parent Plus loan. But for me, I put the loans in my name, so you can take up to, I think you can take up to, the limit of the loans in total is $138,000. That's your limit. So for me, I did not start taking out the maximum amount until I realized when I started living on campus, I needed to save money. So I took out a little bit more to cover for rent and stuff. So it does help out because it covers your tuition, especially if you're not working like I was, and it helped out to pay like bills and rent. So that was pretty good. But I also wanted to show you guys on my computer, if I can get this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, there we go. So this is the OTCAS. Let me scroll down. And I already did the application years ago. So I'm just going to click restart. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had some personal information on there. But, okay, so basically this is the information. So I used my application from years ago. Unfortunately, it was saved. I was actually surprised. So my observation hours, my experiences, my achievements. I'm just gonna click all of these because I already had these in, so I'm gonna click all these and then save continue. So continue. This is the PDFs. I don't know. So it's gonna prepare my new application, so I'm gonna sign in. Let me, this is not even my, ooh, let's see. If this would even work. Alright, so boom. Hello, Marcel. So I would click whatever year you guys would start. So I'll do fall 2020. And it already shows that, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like my Masters of OT, fall, Springfield, full-time. So like this is where it went. So obviously it tells you the information about the school that you'll be attending. Let me see my application. So do academic information. So that was the high school I attended. That was the college I attended. This is my transcript information. So this is where I had to like putting on my grades from freshman year, sophomore year. So as you saw, these were like all my grades. So this is what you have to, put in. Standardized tests, I didn't complete any, so you wouldn't complete any. What else? So supporting information would be like, I didn't do any evaluations. I don't know why. Comment on the bottom if you know what evaluations are. I'm not really sure because I did this like almost 4 years ago. Experiences. So this is like everything that I did. Like I was employed, extracurricular activities, my internships, observation hours, volunteers. So you'd put everything in here. You'd also put your observation hours in. For me, my school wanted over 20 hours. Some school wants 40, some want 100. It all depends on your school. Achievements. So I was in the National Honor Society. And what else? Documents. So this is where you can add your observation hours if your school wanted documents. Your personal statement goes there. So yes, you have to do, let me zoom out actually. There we go. Add different programs. So for me, like how I did before, or you can check the status of your application. So once you add a program, it'll come up. So yeah, I just want to share this little resource and tips with you and just let you know, like, honestly, like for those who apply, good luck. I think you'll do well. Just have everything listed. Have faith. Just honestly stay organized because it could be a little overwhelming. Like for me, I honestly was kind of stressed out because everybody I knew in my class was applying for occupational therapy schools, and majority of us applied for the same ones, but I applied for one I don't think a lot of people knew about because it was a private college. But I think how I found out, I was actually going to a job fair for my school, and I was in there thinking, like, I got an email from the school, like, about visiting the school for one of those, like, events. And I emailed them and I was like, hi, my name is Marcel, blase, blase, blase. I'm looking to find out about my application process. And then I got a phone call from a weird number and something told me to pick up. And it turns out they're like, hi, like, we're AIC, you've been accepted. We just sent an envelope this week. You should get it this week and it'll be soon. And I'm like, wait, what? So it was honestly a shock to me because I didn't actually think I was going to get in. But, this is where I am now. And back then I can say that, it was a decision that I felt like I made that was, that took me down this path. Like, I actually, when I got accepted and you had to put down a deposit, mine was $500, and I was like, first of all, where am I getting that money? One, and two, is this something that I want to do? Like, it's so much money, you're in so much debt. But I talked to people and they're just like, yeah, this is benefit to you, like, you're gonna pay that off within no time once you finish. So that's what it did. I just wanted to share my story with you guys. So like, comment, subscribe, comment down below and let me know what you think or how your experience was. Especially as being an African American, I feel like it's very important to advocate for, for people that may or may not know or have not been exposed. Or for me, I didn't have guidance on how to do this. I had to do all this information myself and it was very overwhelming, but I'm just here to help you guys. So bye guys. Thank you for watching.